There's a lot of naked paraphernalia of ladies. We watched a movie. Tonight we watched a movie.
Yes. And this was a recommendation.
Somebody saw one of our other videos and said,
you guys should watch this movie. So we did. And what we watched was Evil Bong. The first one. That's not what it's called, but it's just Evil Bong.
We found this movie at a flea market, and there is a bit of confusion with how many Evil Bong movies there are, because there's a lot.
It comes on compilation discs a lot. There's this one that has Evil Bong on it. We also have one that has Evil Bong 2 on it. There's also Evil Bong 420. There's
777, 666, Gingerdead Man versus Evil Bong. There might be more. There's a lot of Evil Bong movies. This is the first.
Why don't you try to describe what happened in Evil Bong?
Okay. So Evil Bong, I will say I was very concerned when the movie first started. It's got a long title sequence, and that's fine.
A lot of pot leaves.
Leaves.
You know what you're getting.
But nerdy guy Alistair apparently is looking for a place to live. Goes to the one set in the entire movie. There's 2 sets.
There's 2 sets.
There's the apartment and the other set, which we'll get to.
Yeah.
But he shows up. It's $40 a week to rent a mattress.
No, the mattress was $5 extra.
$45 a week to rent a mattress.
Which is a spot on the floor of this apartment next to the bathroom.
It's not an ideal spot for somebody who's majoring in...
He had 2 majors.
I'm seeking a master's in chemistry with a bachelor's in metaphysics, hard science, and the transcendental.
He's a total, absolute nerd. I think the best description I could have come up with for him, and I think you agreed, is that if you took Ben Affleck and Matt Damon and forced their faces together and they didn't like it, that's the man you would get.
Right.
Yep.
He looked like he wasn't enjoying his face.
He did look...
Yeah.
He's a nerd.
Yeah.
And he decides, of course, the total logical conclusion for somebody of this intelligence is that they should go live with potheads.
Right. There's very stereotypical pothead characters.
Kind of like the main guy is sort of stereotypical.
You are officially a part of the experience, bro.
Well, then you got the total shaggy Scooby-Doo-ish surfer guy.
Surfer dude.
Call me Bachman, man. Like the Roman god of partying, I'm always down for a good bash.
And then you got sports dude.
Revenge of the Nerds 12 just called. They're looking for extras.
I beg your pardon?
He's
Stoner.
very much a bro.
There's a lot of bro.
What are you doing, bro? Good times, bro. Bro. Bach, bro. Hey, bro. Over here, bro. Bro. Who will me, bro?
Bro? There, bro.
Nice, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
Anyway, we meet all the main characters in the room, and then they find a magazine on the floor.
It's the High Times.
The High Times magazine.
It's high times, fellas. Okay, everything in here is on the up and up.
Totally.
And I like the fact that he just finds the magazine.
Hey, check this out.
So the advertisement was for a bong that would get you super high
It was haunted or something.
and haunted. I don't remember the exact phrasing.
Yeah.
Large bong for sale. Originally purchased in the 1960s in New Orleans. Recently deceased owner claims it was possessed. It's wicked. Whoa. Dude. A haunted bong.
So they decide they order this bong that they find in the...
They did have an extended conversation with the UPS delivery
which
guy.
I don't know if he was a famous guy or something, but he was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's it. It's the item you've been waiting for.
He was probably in some other cheap movie.
Yeah, because there are some faces that pop up in this that
you would recognize if you like bad movies. So they get the bong, and first off...
Wait. Before they got the bong, though, jock guy brings over 2 girls. Hot girl that's wearing what I would consider obviously hot trot. Like, What girl shows up, midriff showing, sucking on a sucker, wearing a high schooler cheerleading outfit?
You guys remember Luann?
Hey, what's up, losers?
This is her friend Janet.
Hi, guys.
And who's her best friend? Who's the friend she has there with her?
The hot nerdy girl.
The hot nerdy girl. What do you think's going to happen with this?
Yeah, no idea. When the bong arrived, it was not a bong.
It's a weird looking like vase.
Yeah, it's like a hookah.
It's more like a hookah.
There was no... They did not smoke it the way you would smoke a bong. They smoked it the way you'd smoke a hookah.
I think I know how bongs work. This is more like a hookah.
Yeah.
They do immediately open it, pull it out of the box, and just smoke out of it. So I would assume, and I think I commented on during the movie, is like, wouldn't you need to put water in
Right, they didn't
that?
add water. They added some weed in it, but that's it. And maybe I have my terminology wrong. I'm sure I might.
My guess is that this is a bong and I'm an idiot.
Yes.
I'm just going to give this movie credit.
Sure. And
I feel like nothing happened after the first bong.
when
episode.
did they say 24 hours later? At some point, they had a weird thing where it said 24 hours later. But because I remember it was in the middle of the night. And then they said 24 hours later. And it was like the middle of the day. And it didn't make any sense.
No, it would have been, the most sense would have been the next day.
The next day. It's the only title card like that throughout the entire movie. Where it says 24 hours later.
Which is weird. A weird way to say the next day. The next day is so much better. A phrasing.
And if you took that title card out, nobody would be questioning, wait a minute, when is this happening?
They could have just smoked more pot.
Right. Nobody cares if it's the next day or 12 hours. Or...
And let's get to it. So, Surfer Dude.
Yes, I guess it is a good time.
Surfer Dude takes his hits off the Evil Bong and passes out.
And his spirit gets sucked into the top of the bong.
You don't know exactly what's going on, but it's actually a really good visual. Like, he gets super high and he's like normal. In a different movie, you would think would be his soul or something.
Yeah.
But it turns into smoke. Right. Pretty good. And then the Evil Bong sucks him up. And he instantly is transported to stripper scene.
Yes, it's basically a strip club.
It really worked for his character because this guy had nudie posters on the wall near his bed. They had showed shots of him passed out with nudie mags.
Every time he was sleeping, he had
his hand down his pants or a nudie mag on top of him. There's a lot of naked paraphernalia of ladies.
Naked paraphernalia of ladies.
Is that not how you would say it?
That's how an AI would say it, I think. But
You accursed narcotic paraphernalia.
He wakes up in a strip club.
Which makes a lot of sense for who he has been established to be.
You're thinking this is his fantasy.
This is his fantasy. And so there's like strip poles and strip poles?
Stripper poles.
Stripe poles. Stripper poles. Are they called stripper poles?
Yes, they are.
A pole? Just a regular pole? A dancing pole? A pole that you dance at? Oh my God, like I can't move on, I'm sorry. Of all the things in this movie, the fact that I cannot describe a pole. Can we just call it a pole? I think I can move forward if we just call it a pole.
Let's call it a pole. I'm okay with that. What did you want to say about the pole?
There are strippers dancing.
Yep.
Okay, so Shaggy. You're gonna have a hell of a time editing this.
Yeah.
Shaggy is absorbed by the Evil Bong.
Yes, he goes to the strip club.
And there are attractive naked ladies dancing. And he finds a table and he's enamored by a naked girl.
Yep.
And then a weird puppet thing shows up.
Hey, little dude. Looks like you're having fun.
Which I'm pretty sure is from another movie. I don't.
With a cane, yeah.
I don't recognize.
Yeah, like a weird voodoo looking.
A weird voodoo doll thing. Yeah, we should just describe what happens with Shaggy.
Yes.
Shaggy is in the strip club,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying the naked ladies, and he gets a lap dance from
one of the strippers.
one of the strippers who is wearing a bra with
Skull faces.
skull faces on the bra, which is like
It's kind of neat.
kind of neat. It turns out it's Tits with teeth.
Yes. Yep. And they started biting him and like bit his neck and it killed him.
Killed his spirit in the Bong world. He's now dead in the real world.
In the real world, he's dead as well, and they find him there.
His roommates find him.
Mm-hmm.
What we would presume to be in the morning, though there is no pop-up that
That's
says.
true. We don't know. It could
Have been 4 hours later. We don't know.
Right.
But they find him, and smart guy is able to determine, nerdy Alistair,
that he's dead.
Oh my god. He's expired.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's passed on, deceased.
So the question is now, so you're a roommate of 4 bros,
Mhm.
and one of your bros is dead on the couch. What do you do?
Depends. Do you have women coming over that night?
Yes.
Then you hide the dead body and clean your apartment.
But at some point, the normal guy who put an ad in the paper for the apartment is sleeping on a lazy boy or something like that.
Mhm.
Wakes up because the bong talks to him
Mhm.
and convinces him to take another hit. And now he's sucked into the bong.
And where does he go?
I was expecting it to be somewhere different.
Yes, was
Like-
I. Yes.
It's just stripper world, same naked girls.
And in fact, he meets
Shaggy.
There's
Shaggy's
a super
there.
guy there.
Shaggy is excited to be with a hot girl.
He's with 3 hot girls.
Dude! Dude, I thought you were dead.
Okay. I remember him coming over to... Oh, God. I'm sure they had names. What's the normal guy's name?
It was like Adrian or...
Alistair's the only name I
Right,
remember
yeah.
because they really let you know.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Well,
matter.
I think normal guy.
Yeah.
Shaggy
We
works.
have normal guy and Shaggy.
Normal.
Normal guy has...
He is not normal guy.
No.
He is normal stoner dude.
Yeah.
He is
he was the most normal one.
most normal
Yeah.
stoner guy.
But he gets then the girl to come over in the lap dance. She takes off her shirt, and underneath that is
Shark on a bra.
a shark bra.
So it's more tits with teeth.
It's kind of weird and kinky.
We go back to the real world.
Where he's now apparently dead on the couch.
But his
Murdered.
roommates don't know that yet.
Roommates don't know it, but the girls show up.
Yes.
So hot sucker girl shows up in her short skirt
And her pogo stick.
and a pogo stick, which we noticed right away,
Mhm.
and it had to come into play.
Every time she moved somewhere, she'd move her pogo stick.
Dude, don't tell me you losers actually clean this place up.
And then there's the
then
weirdest sex.
One of the best
sex scenes.
sex scenes I've ever watched in the presence of other people.
Yep.
Because they're usually uncomfortable, and this one was. I couldn't take my eyes off of it.
It was.
It's
weird.
not a sex scene.
No.
It's. I can't even explain what it is. You should just show it.
I got my favorite. Oh, yeah. Oh, the tracer! Anyways, can you turn you on? I'm going. I like a chocolate sprinkle Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
The jock guy and the
Pretty girl.
pogo stick
Yep.
girl get sucked into the bong as well.
And where do they get sucked into?
The strip club.
The strip club. Yes, of course. And who likes the strip club and who doesn't like the strip club?
The jock guy really likes the strip club. The pogo stick girl does not. She thinks it's horrible. But she is really attracted to this box.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. how to. This is hot. How do you open this thing? But they have like some really.
And she runs over to the box and is excited for the box. And then the box opens. It's like a
demonic head. I think that's from the Demonic Toys.
Could be.
I have not seen Demonic Toys, but I'm betting that's from Demonic Toys. There's a lot of connections here, I think, to other movies by its Full Moon Studios, Full Moon Features. So they've done movies such as Doll Man, Gingerdead Man.
Gingerdead Man was in this movie for a little bit.
Demonic Toys, which I'm pretty sure is the Jack in the Box she's super excited to run up to. Anyway, Jock Guy is in there. And he's distracted by titties. And,
with lips on him.
Well, yes.
And he made a comment about this other girl that...
It was actually a good comment earlier in the movie. It's like, there's no such thing as a bad BJ. Not a bouncing and jumping. A booming and jamming. What's another BJ?
There's people named BJ.
Brad Johnson? I could assume, based on the future conversation, that the BJ was referencing a balloon jam.
The fact that he said it was bad because she had a lot of teeth, I think you could make that assumption. Not that Brad Johnson had a lot of teeth.
Like a school piranha gnashing on a baby goat.
That poor goat.
And then her boob reveal is that she's got lips on her tits.
And basically, he screams in pain.
What was it that you said? Like a school of piranhas eating a baby goat?
Huh? Because boobs are near his Johnson, his Bob Johnson. This is some hoppy shit.
Where are we again? Beer break. It is very hoppy. This beer tastes like soap.
So, Jock Guy has now been eaten by
the redheaded lip.
Yes. Why does that sound Jewish? How about we describe it as this, right? So shit's gone bad. It's obvious now to Alistair that the bong is evil. And then the door breaks open and in walks Tommy Chong.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Jimbo, man. That's my bong.
And Tommy Chong is brilliant.
You made the comment that you didn't realize how bad the acting was until Tommy Chong showed up and did an amazing acting
He
job.
outclassed the shit out of them.
Tommy Chong isn't known for his great acting.
No, but he nailed everything he had to say.
It was really good. He was really good. It's like maybe Tommy Chong thought what was going on was real. Because he certainly acted like it.
Holy shit! That's such a wonderful way to explain it, is that they just led this crazy man in and said, there's an evil bong. He's like, oh man, I'm here to kill this bong, man!
How do we stop it?
Stop what? The bomb? I don't think it can be stopped, man.
But he came there, he knew that the bong was evil, and that it had killed all his friends.
It killed all of his friends.
But it killed all my friends, man.
The nerdy guy just says he needs to save the girl. So he smokes and gets sucked into the bong. First, Tommy Chong gives him some vitamins.
Some pills
Yes.
that he says, I don't know, maybe they're vitamins.
What are they?
I'm not sure. I think they're vitamins.
The nerdy guy at one point really pretends to take medicine. There's a point where he chews for like 8 and he chewed the shit out of it for the entire scene. They kept adding the crunching sounds in.
They don't taste like mint. Wait a minute, what is this?
Just a few vitamins.
So anyway, he goes in there. He meets
Inside the bong.
Inside the bong. Nerdy girl is getting a dance from some stripper guy who's dressed as a construction worker with the hard hat and everything, and he tries to take her away, but it's hard to do because she doesn't want to leave and he doesn't want to let her go. So he does the amazing distraction.
Nerdy guy puts his nerdy skills to the test.
What if the lady here doesn't want me to stop? Then I'll have to make certain that she does.
Takes the construction worker's hat off and throws it.
That's his entire costume.
Yes. And so then he just takes the girl and leaves. Then he gives her the vitamins, which are like a reverse roofie, and puts her back into normal thing. And she's like, kind of not. She's like, why am I undressing and stuff? And meanwhile, Tommy Chong is back in the apartment trying to destroy the bomb.
And then he pulls out a little tiny hammer.
Yes, and he starts trying to whack it, and it doesn't break, doesn't let him do it. And then he takes out the
guitar.
It's not a guitar, though. It's a chainsaw.
Yes. Which we had a little bit of debate about.
You were right.
Not a guitar. Because on the cover.
On the cover, I thought it was a guitar, but it's a chainsaw.
I was pretty sure it was a chainsaw.
Yeah, now that I look at it closer, it's a chainsaw.
Yeah.
So, what are your general thoughts on the movie?
I was really concerned after that first 20-minute intro shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was not going well. And then stuff started to happen. Like,
it got weird.
It got weird. And I really liked it.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Look, you go into watching Evil Bong, you kind of know what you're getting. You know it's going to be stupid. You know it's got Tommy Chong in it. Like, the scales on this one was like, I don't know. I wanted to see it, but I really did not know which way that would go. And it really swung to the positive.
I thought there's a really good, because I hadn't seen any clips, didn't know anything. I thought there's a really good potential that it was going to be a bloody kind of gore fest horror movie. I'm really glad it wasn't.
That's interesting that you thought, because now that you said that, it totally could have
been a really
I never had thought that it would be gorish. I just imagined it to be like a stupid potheads kind of fever dream or something.
Yeah, I thought
that's what I always thought it would be.
I assumed it would turn somebody into like an evil murderer, and they would like.
Oh yeah, rewatching this. There was more blood effect than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I did not expect to see any blood. I mean, the tits with teeth. It caught me off guard.
Yes,
like it. Literally,
you literally screamed it. I think.
Oh, they're sharks.
Oh, nice.
Tits with sharks. It's rows and rows of teeth.
Probably more breasts than I thought there'd be.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of boobs.
Yeah. I was genuinely pleased with the movie. I mean, it's by no means a great movie, but it's entertaining.
Oh, it's definitely entertaining.
And I would watch the sequel. No point in this when I was bored. They had fun with it.
Yeah.
And you can tell they had a lot of fun because then they made more. And it wasn't even as much stoner humor as I thought there would be.
I thought there'd be more stoner humor.
There was pogo sticks and
shark. Oh my gosh! So the best thing about the pogo stick, like the best thing about it, is that it showed up. She walked in the door with it, and then she continued to carry it around.
Yeah.
And you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You knew a pogo stick thing was gonna happen. Because there's no reason for it. It wasn't.
It's Chekhov's pogo stick.
Right? Yeah. Oh my God. And then it was so fucking dumb. But it was so great at the same time. Like, I can't explain how happy I was with this dumb pogo stick.
All right. But I think we're done with this, right?
What's a good conclusion on this? Just
good movie. Go watch it.
No.
I shouldn't say good. Go watch it.
There are stipulations. Okay, track your poops. Market.com. Scratching your headboard every day you take a shit. It's fine, whatever. I don't need to know that.
No.
I don't need to know what your shitting habits are like.
Don't send us that information.
Yep.